to, you know what? I'm not even gonna bother with the line. It's too long. I forgot where we last left off. It's been a while. I'm trying to fix the internet issues. And I hope it's fixed.
Well, I believe we left off after the guy, you met that crazy guy.
Oh, actually, yeah, after that Pharaoh's mission.
Hey, Commander, next time we touch down, let's try not to park the ship in a colony of mutant zombies. Just thinking out loud here.
I have to go.
Okay, that's all he's gotta say.
Right, see ya.
Give me a sec. I'll be right back. I need to find my headsets because apparently I can't find them anymore and they're lost. I am so lost right now.
Okay, just go find your headset.
Okay.
Commander, do you have a minute?
I always make time for my officers.
Why did I sound so weird when I said that?
Wrong here. This Saren is trading people to aliens for some kind of lost knowledge, but we can't get backup from the Council? Sorry, Commander. There's writing on the wall here, but someone isn't reading it.
The Council doesn't want to believe anything's wrong. I'd call it human nature, but...
I hear you. It just seems like a group that's been around as long as the Council should see this coming. I mean, it's funny, we finally get out here, and the final frontier was already settled. And the residents don't even seem impressed by the view. Or the dangers.
Well, well. You're a romantic. Did you sign on for the dream, Malenko? Secure
I
a
actually did not
future
mean
in
to click
space?
that.
Yeah, I read a lot of those books when I was a kid, where the hero goes to space to prove himself worthy of a woman he loves, or, you know, for justice. Maybe I was a romantic in the beginning, but I thought about it after brain camp. Biotic acclimation and temperance training. I'm not looking for the dream. I just want to do some good. See what's out here. Sorry if I got too informed. Protocol wasn't a big focus back in Bot.
Tell me about it.
Biotic acclimation and temperance.
And guess what? Kaden's actually talking to
the
me,
kids
by
they
the
hauled
way.
in, it was brain camp. Sorry, hauled in is unkind. We were encouraged to commit to an evaluation of our abilities so an understanding of biotics could be compiled. There are worse results of accidental exposure to element
Your
zero.
character seems so insistent. I swear, like
She's unfazed by anything.
Oh my god.
My mother was
Yeah.
Like
in a
unfazed.
transport crash. It was before there were human biotics, a little after the discovery of the Martian ruins. It only gets iffy around 63 when kinetics was running out of first-gen subjects. Until then, they'd relied on accidentals. A bunch of guys in suits show up at your door after school, and next thing you know, you're out on Jump Zero.
Jump Zero is Gagarin Station, right? What's it like?
Yeah, that's the official name. Biggest and farthest facility we had for decades. Right on the termination shock, the outer edge of the solar system. It's where they did all the Goose Chase FTL research before we caught on to using Mass Effect fields. It was a sterile research platform when I was there.
There were other kids in the same boat, right? At least you weren't alone out there.
That's true. We did have a little circle that'd get together every night before lights
I guess it's
out.
due to the light.
We didn't
I don't know, but why is he not? Why is he not sweating?
And kinetics kept Jump Zero.
Angles?
I don't understand.
And you must
No,
have had
Time
no,
to get
no,
time to
no,
get
no.
physical then.
Yeah,
Do it.
we'd sit
Do
around
it.
and bull every night after dinner, play cards or
Oh my god.
There was this girl named Rana who had a little circle grow up around her. She was from Turkey. Her family was very rich, but she was smart and charming as hell. Beautiful, but not stuck up about it. Like you, I guess. Ma'am.
Sounds like she was special to you.
She was. Maybe she felt the same.
It's really bad that I
Things
don't
never
feel the
felt
same
together.
way,
Talking about
Kaden.
a little girl, okay.
You know,
You know of any intentional exposures for certain?
My love is for Garrus.
no
I'm
one
sorry.
knows. Doesn't mean they didn't have it.
Uh,
As big as the exposures were, it was hard to track down accidentals. was different then. No one knew the potential, so there wasn't a lot of regulation. Anything Kinetics did was gold. I'm not saying they intentionally detonated drives over our outposts, but in retrospect, they were damn quick on the scene.
Jump Zero's a long way from home. What was it like?
The grand gateway to humanity looks a lot better in the vids. Anyway, this was supposed to be a casual debrief, not a bull session about stuff that happened years ago.
I wanted to get to know you a little better, that's all. Thanks for the talk, Caden.
Well, you're welcome, ma'am. You, make a habit of getting this personal with everyone?
No, I don't. We'll talk again later.
I'll need some time to process that, Commander. But, yeah, I'd like that.
Yeah. I am playing as a soldier class, Pecky. And also, welcome to the stream. And you're new playing Mass Effect. Pistol, shotgun, or rifle? It depends though, like, I mean, I always use rifle because I'm a soldier. But I'd never really use Vanguard. There's like certain limits that you can, weapons.
What do you want, Shepard?
Why did you become a mercenary?
Lots of reasons.
Such as?
Such as, I needed to get out of our system. I needed to eat. I needed to survive.
Why not stay and help your people?
I tried to help. That's why I had to leave.
What happened?
I was betrayed. I was head of a small tribe. We were trying to restore order after the war, but the other tribes were against us. They followed Jared, one of the few warlords who survived the war with the Turians.
Something about Rex's voice sounds
But he was
soothing.
old, and so were his ideas. He wanted to continue.
Really?
I don't
He
know.
wanted us to fight. Turians, Solarians, each other. It didn't matter who.
I mean,
as long
it sounds like a
as
voice you
fighting.
don't want to, like, you know, end up
What
in
did
a
you
dark
want?
alleyway just, like,
No.
hearing that. I'm like,
No.
okay.
To stop
Okay.
his ranting.
Your head will be
I
his
wanted
head
him
butted
to
off.
stop leading the tribes astray. But he couldn't understand how much things had changed. We didn't have the numbers to go to war. Even if we did, the genophage made sure we couldn't replenish our numbers fast enough. I told them all to forget about war. We needed to focus on breeding, at least for one generation. And for a while, we were getting through. Some of the tribes
is a really
started
good,
coming around.
I take it the
He's a
warlord
really good,
didn't
like,
appreciate that.
clan leader if he
No,
was.
he didn't. He arranged a crush with the tribes. A
believe
meeting
that.
on neutral ground. He wanted to talk.
Jared is his
We met
father.
at the Hollows, near the graves of our ancestors. The skulls of our dead laid bare to remind us where we come from, and where we all go. It's as sacred as any Krogan place can be. Violence is forbidden.
Sounds like a trap to me. You must have suspected as much.
I did. But when your father invites you to a crush, well, there are some laws that even we hold sacred.
Jared was your father?
He was, until that day. We talked, but we didn't get anywhere. When it was clear that I wouldn't join him, he gave the signal. His men leapt from the graves of our ancestors like Krogan
He
undead.
was.
The few that were loyal to me died quickly. I escaped with my life, but not before I sank my dagger deep into my father's chest. That
It's like,
is why I
please,
left,
just please, like,
and
alright.
that's why I'll never go back.
You must have family other than your father. Don't you miss them?
You trying to make me cry, Shepard? I've got
Dang.
some unfinished business with my family, but that's all.
What kind of business?
Sasuke backstory.
Like how he's sighing.
Before I left, I made an oath to my
He
father's
literally says
father.
sigh on the text.
I swore to recover my family's battle armor. It was taken from him after the uprising.
What's so important about this armor?
It's a relic. Useless, really. But it was worn by 5 generations of my family before
Here we
the
go.
war.
Here's a side quest for Rex.
It's rightfully mine.
He'll get to like you more.
Originally,
We
it was
get his
taken
armor.
by the Turian
So we could
military.
do that next now.
We weren't allowed armor or weapons after the war. Now, it's in the hands of Taun Actus, a Turian scum who collects relics from the war. He's made millions selling Krogan artifacts that were stolen from my people. He's got several bases where he stores his goods, all fortified and guarded. I just don't know which base has my family's armor.
Okay. Yeah.
Just tell me where to start looking.
I'll upload the data to your nav system. But Commander, I want to be there when you find him.
And that's it.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Commander?
What's your opinion of the last mission?
A little spooky how you handle that young guy. Didn't figure you'd know how to speak corporate.
All you need to do is show them how getting what you want gets them what they want.
You make it sound easy. Frankly, I just wanted to put a few rounds in him and leave.
Do you have a few minutes to talk? One-on-one?
Sure. I was just watching some mail from home.
Oh, before I go, we saw Caden in a news vid about the Normandy. He's cute. Later, sis.
Let's pretend this never happened.
I still don't want to kill her.
Are you interested in the lieutenant chief?
Bruh, you want to keep them both
No,
alive?
ma'am. And anyway, Scuttlebutt says he's already.
You're like my love, but then
What's
my
up?
sister.
You didn't come by to eavesdrop on family mail.
Your family seems to be important to you.
Yeah, we've always been close. Me and my sisters especially. With Dad on duty so much, I had to help Mom raise them.
Did your father serve with the fleet?
Yeah, took any crap posting he could get that offered space time. You know what? He worked his ass off trying to get recognized, but he never made it above serviceman 3rd class.
Hey, Wolf.
Oh,
Welcome to
no.
the stream.
Chief. First thing he did was salute.
What about your mother? You haven't mentioned her.
You must know what military wives are like. Strong because they have to be,
Oh.
able to raise kids while Dad's away on a 6-month cruise.
Jeez.
She has a degree in planetary geology. She and Dad both wanted to see new worlds. She gave up her career to raise us, though.
You have more than one sister? Sounds like a big family.
Yeah, I'm the oldest, then Abby, then Lynn. Sarah's the youngest. She's still in high school.
Wow,
With
Sarah's
4
still in
girls,
high
Dad
school.
used to say he felt more outnumbered at home than on maneuvers.
After helping raise them, your sisters still talk to
Oh.
you? Amazing.
He's gonna be destroyed.
Things
He's
were
gonna
tense
be-
between Sarah and me for a while. Then we bonded.
Just thinking about that. Ow.
Sounds like a story. Feel like sharing?
Sarah got herself a boyfriend who wanted to go faster than she did, Mike. I didn't think he was a bad kid.
That's why I'm
just
gonna save it to a
pushy.
certain point, so
Lynn
I
would
might
send
do
me these
another
worried
walkthrough
videos,
with
and I'd tell
her
her to
alive
relax.
this time.
Where were you when this was going on?
Hey.
I was on active duty. Sarah's graduating high school this year. This was only a couple of years back. They were on Amaterasu. At the time, I was
Amaterasu,
assigned to
that's funny.
Chernobyl. Same cluster, but a dozen
I'm
Hawaii
about to
away.
ask. I mean,
Close enough to talk
Just
regularly,
kidding.
too far to make it back in an emergency. I couldn't afford a fast packet flight.
If he really liked her, he wouldn't be pushy.
Yeah, of course. If he didn't ask at all, I'd wonder if he thought Sarah was ugly. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. Mike thought they'd go for a romantic walk in the woods, because he figured it was past time they did the deed. She levered Mike face first into a tree and left. Didn't have a scratch on her. Good thing Mom and Dad had us all learn some kind of self-defense. I took emergency leave and walked Sarah to school for a few days.
Why didn't you tell the police?
She said it wouldn't solve the real problem, and she and Mike would both become household names. It was a small colony. I said it was her call to make, that we should let her do it her way. Mom was pretty pissed about that.
You said all of your sisters learned self-defense?
Lynn did pistol practice, but didn't like it. She's
I usually like
kinda
to
nervous.
keep quiet
Sarah
during
took
dialogue.
Aikido. Abby decided to learn the sword.
Especially cutscenes.
She always was a little weird. Likes big skirts and tops you have to tie her into.
You'll see, you know what's
They do
happening.
great things to her figure, though.
Pistol practice. Oh, she did like this.
What did you
practice?
learn?
What do you mean?
One of Dad's friends taught me Marine hand to hand.
You traveled all the way home to walk your sister to school.
It was only a dozen light years.
There you go.
Like a
Only
day's
a
worth.
dozen light
It's not like
years.
it was going to
Okay.
Earth or something. My last day out, Mike was waiting for us. Sarah had told her friends, so everyone at school knew
shit,
what he
I'm
did.
sorry.
He wasn't happy. I wanted to snap him in half, but Sarah gave me this look, this let me handle it, I need to do this alone look. She kept her cool, God bless her, as he
Okay.
screamed in her face. She just let him vent. Then he tried to punch her. I swear, she just flowed around him. Next thing I knew, he's face down on the sidewalk, and there's blood everywhere.
That's unbelievable. Sarah must be as good as you.
Better. I'm more or less a straight-up puncher. When he swung, she wasn't there anymore, and he fell. She helped him stop the bleeding and had me call an ambulance. She told the paramedics he fell. Before they took him to the hospital, Mike touched Sarah's arm. I thought he was gonna end up on the ground again. But he hung his head, whispered, "I'm sorry," and started crying. And she hugged him. The Williams women are a decisive bunch, Commander. We do things when we're ready. Not before, not after.
Sarah's actually a
Sister's something
badass.
else. But you didn't mention your father at all. Was he on deployment?
Dad always wanted to serve in space, but he wanted us to have real ground under our feet. He'd say, space is beautiful, but you can't raise a family there. I cannot
She
rest
has all
from travel.
sisters.
I will drink life to
She's
the
four
lees.
daughters.
All times I've enjoyed greatly,
Dang.
have suffered greatly.
That means that
but
that's gonna be
those that
overprotected
love me
then.
and alone.
No, apparently he's always
For
out on
always
deployment.
roaming with a hungry heart.
Dang.
Much have I
Oh.
So
seen
he
and
can't.
known. Cities of men and manners, climates,
Well, if he
councils,
was, yeah,
governments.
probably.
I never thought I'd hear you reciting poetry.
Just because I can drill you between the eyes at 100 meters doesn't mean I can't like sensitive stuff.
Okay,
don't spread it
didn't
around.
mean to offend you, Ashley.
Ulysses was my dad's favorite poem. Every time he shipped out, he recorded me reading it. He had a dozen versions when he retired.
Does he still like it?
I sure hope so. I read it to his grave every time I go home. Dad passed on a few years back.
Oh, I forgot
He's
her dad's
probably
dead.
Still watching though.
You mean from wherever we go after death?
Dang.
Dead on, Skipper. He's with God now. That's not a problem with you, is it? That I believe in God?
You know that old saw, there's never an atheist in a foxhole? Well, I've been in a lot of foxholes.
Yeah, I guess you have. I've met a few people who are really weirded out by my faith. Because I work in space, I can't believe in a higher power? Jeez. Hello, have you people looked out the window? How can you look at this galaxy and not believe in something? I should get back to my duties. Didn't mean to take up so much of your time.
Dismissed, Chief.
Ma'am.
Commander, good to see you.
You've been with C-Sec a while. Have you seen much action?
Well, not as much as you, but yeah, I've seen some interesting things.
I bet you have. Anything in particular that stands out?
I remember this Solarian geneticist I was sent to investigate. That case was a bit disturbing.
Oh, this is disturbing, by the way.
What happened? Why were you investigating him?
Why?
I was tasked with tracking black
Just listen.
market trade on the Citadel. Most of it harmless, nothing I needed to pursue. But during the course of my investigation, I noticed an increase in the trade of body parts, organs mostly. We usually get a few of those, but not the numbers I was seeing. We weren't sure if there was a new black market lab or if some freak was harvesting organs from citizens.
You've seen this before on the Citadel?
Every so often, some lab sells unwanted parts through the black market, but they're not as bad as the psychos. I remember this one L-Corps diplomat we caught in my first year on the job. He was hacking people up and selling their organs. Had the station in a bit of a panic. But this case wasn't that clear-cut. Turns out there was more going on than we first realized.
So how did you figure out what was happening?
First, we got a hold of a sample and ran DNA tests. The weird thing was, the match led us to a Turian who was still alive and was very convinced he'd never lost his liver. After a bit of digging, we discovered this Turian worked briefly for Dr. Thel'Vadam, the geneticist.
I'm so scared.
So we went to his lab hoping to find evidence of cloned organ development, but there was nothing. No Solarian hearts, no Turian livers, not one Krogan testicle.
Krogan testicles.
You're kidding, right? Why would anyone want Krogan testicles?
Some Krogan
Don't tell that to
believe
Rex.
Testicle transplants can increase their virility.
It's like right across the room.
It doesn't work.
Actually, I think they have good hearing.
They'll pay up to 10,000.
He's eavesdropping.
40,000 for a full set. Somebody's making a killing out there.
What'd you do about the geneticist?
I brought in some of his employees for interrogation to see if I could get them to talk. While I was interviewing one of them, I came across something suspicious.
You mean threatening? Was that really necessary?
Maybe, maybe not. Either way, it paid off. One of my detainees started bleeding profusely during the interview. We offered to patch him up, and he got frantic, freaked out. I ordered a full exam to find out what was going on. Our medics found incisions all over his body, some of them fresh. That was our big break. These people weren't just Dr. Thel'Vadam's employees. They were test tubes. Walking, living test tubes.
That is disgusting.
He was growing parts inside these people?
Exactly. He cloned their organs right inside their own bodies. Then he harvested them and sold them off. Most of the victims were
man, that is
pay
disturbing.
them
That's
each a
disgusting.
small percentage of the sales,
Crap.
but only if the organs were
What was
good.
that?
Just hit my
Hell,
mic.
done.
Organ wouldn't grow,
Hit
so
my
we
mic.
just leave it in.
Jeez.
Most of them were a mess, but only on the inside, hidden so nobody could see it.
Bro.
I hope he got what
It
he
sounded
deserved.
funny on the stream, actually.
That's the worst part. We never caught him.
Why not? What the hell happened?
He ran, blew his lab, grabbed some of his employees, and headed for the nearest space dock. By the time I found out, his ship was already leaving. He threatened to kill his hostages if we tried to stop him.
I like how my
But you went
answer
after him
keeps
anyway,
saying what.
right?
I ordered Citadel Defense to shoot him down,
and the other
but
side.
CSEC
Bro.
headquarters countermanded my
You're
order.
curious.
They were worried about the hostages, worried about civilian casualties if the ship was destroyed so close to the Citadel. I told them those hostages were dead anyway. He just used them to make more organs. But they wouldn't listen.
It's not worth the risk. You pursue the vessel and disable it. That's the best choice.
They sent the military after him, but he got away just the same. Yes, they did. I went to Palin and told him what I thought of him and his policies. He said if I didn't like it, I could quit. Well, I almost did. All they had to do was disable that ship, stop him from running. Maybe the hostages die, maybe they don't, but at least we stopped the bastard responsible for it all.
If you don't care about the fate of those hostages, then you're no better than he is. You're just a terrorist with a badge.
Yeah, maybe you're right. It doesn't make it any easier, but I see your point. Just wish I could have stopped him. That's all.
Do you have any idea what happened to Dr. Salian?
I sent out feelers from time to time, hoping to find something. I thought I'd found him a while back. He changed ships and changed his name to Dr. Hart, his idea of a joke, I guess. I told the military, but they weren't convinced it was him. I got the transponder frequency for his new ship, but I just can't get anyone
Dr.
to check it
Hart.
out.
I'll check out the coordinates when I get a chance.
I was hoping you'd say that, but Commander, take me with you when you go. If it's Salion, I want to be there when you find him.
I guess I'm doing all the side quests for all my teammates for this part.
Might be a long trip.
Shepard, I'm glad you're here.
Good to see you smiling again, so to speak.
I'm sleeping much better now. I guess I'm getting used to how quiet your ship is. I still think a lot about my pilgrimage, though. I know Steren's our top priority, but with all the worlds we go to, I was hoping to find something to bring back to the flotilla.
We've still got a long way to go. You'll find something to take back.
Yes, but it cannot just be some derelict ship my people can use for salvage. It has to be more than that. There's a lot expected of me.
What's so special about you?
It's my father. He's the senior member of the Admiralty Board. He's one of only 5 people who can overrule the decisions of the Conclave for the good of the migrant fleet. My father is responsible for the lives of 17 million people. Our entire race is in his hands, and I'm his only child.
So are you some kind of heir to the Quarian throne or something?
No, it doesn't work that way. My father's position isn't hereditary. I'll probably never serve on the Admiralty Board myself. Officially, I'm just the same as any other citizen. But it doesn't work that way in practice. People have always treated me differently because of who my father is.
Yeah.
You must get all kinds
That's why
of
they
special
said, like, you
privileges.
can't, it had to be limited
probably
to
had
a
it easier
child.
than most
You can't
growing
have,
up.
like, more than, like,
But
1
it's
or
not
2,
all
maybe.
good. People
Because
like
there's
my
not
father
enough
have
room
enemies,
on the flotillas.
and they're not above using me to get to him.
That must be tough on you.
My people
Yeah, I kinda
place a
feel
high
bad for
value
Fresh.
on family and ancestry. There's an
Fresh is
unspoken
real.
expectation that I'll live up to my father's example. Everyone's waiting for me to do something great.
So
on
is
my
the stream going
pilgrimage.
alright?
Something that will forever change our lives for the better.
Yep, Crystal.
If I don't, it's like I failed, and that reflects badly on both me and my father.
I should have waited a little
The
bit
work you're
longer.
doing here is more
I should have
important
waited a
than
little bit longer,
anything
though.
any Quarian's
Like,
ever
you
done
know.
before.
Yes, I know. But you have to understand Quarian culture. We're a very
I mean,
insular society. The events
I
beyond
really
the
didn't
flotilla
have to-
don't much matter to the average citizen. Our greatest dream is that one day we'll return to our homeworld and drive out the Geth. But even if we stop Saren, that's not going to happen.
I cannot wait till
There's
Mass Effect
still
2.
millions of Geth behind the veil. Until they're gone,
Oh no, but Mass
our
Effect 2 is like my
exile will
favorite.
continue.
What would you need to bring back to make everyone happy?
Something that would help us better understand the Geth. They've changed significantly since the exile. They've continued to evolve. We've done our best to study them, but it's not easy. They're very reclusive. Until recently, they never went beyond the borders of the Veil. And all the Geth we run into now are under Saren's control. We'd need to find Geth operating on their own, independently. But I don't want this to get in the way of our mission, Shepard. First, we stop Saren. Then I'll worry about my own problems.
What was your father like?
It wasn't easy growing up as the daughter of one of the Admiralty. Even before he joined the board, he was a prominent figure. People
I
looked
never,
to him
I never
for
talked about her
leadership.
father, did she? Before? I don't
He
know
had
if
to
I
set
already.
an example, and
I don't
he
know if I already
expected the
clicked
same
on
of
him
his
before.
daughter. Plus, he
No,
was
you
pretty
did,
strict,
you told
a
me.
military man through and through. He never allowed me to settle for anything less than excellence. As a kid, I sometimes felt like he was pushing me too hard. But now I'm old enough to appreciate what he taught me. The world doesn't owe us anything. If we want something in life, we have to earn it.
Where was your mother in all this?
Mother was around, but she always seemed to kind of blend into the background. Almost like she was overshadowed by my father. He tends to do that to people. She passed on about 5 years ago.
Wow,
Some
her mother
airborne
passed on
virus
is-
that swept through the fleet. Happens sometimes when the filters start to break down. I think my father took it pretty hard. After she was gone, he became even more focused on his work. I think that was his way of dealing with the grief.
Sounds like a tough upbringing. You don't resent your father at all?
Like I said, it wasn't easy. My father's not the kind of person you bond with, and he wasn't around all that much. Too busy. People counted on him, and he took his duties seriously. Even when he was around, he always seemed a bit distant, like his mind was always somewhere else. Come to think of it, I can't ever remember seeing him smile. Not once. It's like he was always weighed down by all that responsibility. I mean, I know
Well,
he
you guys
cares
wear
about me,
helmets.
but he never really showed it.
I
Not
realize
in
that
the
now.
usual way.
How do you see him smile
I
and
guess
wear a helmet?
the best thing I can say about my father is that I respect him.
I want to talk about something else.
Like what?
I want to know more about the pilgrimage.
When my people reach maturity,
Okay, never
But
mind.
no
I already
ship.
read. Yeah, I remember this.
this is presented as a gift to the captain of the respective ship we wish to
I want to
join.
talk about something else.
Like what?
Skipping everything.
See you later.
Before he said all that stuff. Actually, there's a side quest that's Geth activities. I think this is it. Related to Mass Effect 2. Alright. Armstrong Nebula Cluster. It's a lot of side quests now.
Yeah.
Gosh, this elevator is so slow. It's just like, it's been like a minute for it to go up this freaking
Oh, this is
elevator.
not loading screen. Where I can freeze. And then you don't even notice it's not even loading anymore.
Oh, that would suck.
Yeah.
Message coming in from the brass at Arcturus. Patching it through.
Normandy? Admiral Hackett here. We're getting reports of a marked increase in Geth activity in the Skyllian Verge. Surveillance drones have identified Geth outposts on 4 different planets in the Armstrong cluster. We need someone to take them out.
We have any idea what they're after?
Hard to say. They may be just gathering intel on us. Or maybe they're setting up staging grounds for hit-and-run attacks on human colonies.
It could be the first wave of an invasion.
Let's hope not. We need someone to investigate this, Shepard. Finding Saren is still your top priority, but you've got experience fighting the Geth. You're the logical choice to take out these outposts. We're transmitting all the locations of known Geth outposts in the Armstrong cluster to the Normandy now. Admiral Hackett out.
There's a lot of things to investigate here. Oh, I forgot that we're still on Pharos. After all that crap we went through with the zombies. Like these crazy, like... I don't know.
Stabbed through the body.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was tough.
Message coming in.
Oh my god, there's so many
Patching it
messages.
through.
Commander Shepard, my name is Nasana Dantius. I have a job for you. I can't say any more in an unsecured communication.
I just realized
If you're
Nasana's
interested in
voice
hearing
sounds
my
familiar.
offer, meet me on the Citadel so we can talk in person. I'll be waiting in the Diplomat's
Is that the
lounge
doctor
on the Presidium.
from Generator X?
Huh, wait. I think it is.
I just never realized what her voice was until I heard that. Okay, don't go in there.
Yeah, it definitely is because... Yeah, it definitely is her.
Okay, so I don't want to go to any of these planets yet. I just want to collect some stuff from the surface. This quest, so... This quest is like very long.
I like how the bright circle is just the sun.
Yeah.
It's too bright.
But yeah, welcome to Mass Effect. One of the longest games.
Yep.
Did I already look at this?
So much
yeah, I looked at
text.
the Honestly, I've read all of this when I first played this game, so I'm not really...
Not gonna read it.
No, it would
It'd
take
take forever.
forever. It would literally take forever. quest.
Trying to find them.
Like heavy metal, light metal, or you know, matriarch signatures and all that stuff for the quests. I could go back to the Citadel to get that stuff and then do her quest later on.
Yeah, I might as well do that.
These planets look kind of cool, actually. Like a pure green planet. I think that was all of them. I'm gonna go back to the Citadel just to get the quest. I'm just gonna bring Ashley and Caden with me this time. Because why not?
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
I hope I have enough Paragon for this.
Oh god.
There's a guy waiting for me to get out of the ship. Please don't hate me that I have aliens on my ship.
10 hut!
At ease. Rear Admiral Mihailovic, 5th Fleet.
We weren't told to expect you, sir. I would have prepared a formal greeting.
Spare me the pleasantries. I command the 63rd Scout Flotilla. You and the Normandy were slated for my unit after shakedown.
Everyone's a dick.
And the Council got their paws, claws, tentacles, whatever. They got them on our ship, and you.
I still serve the Alliance, sir. As a Spectre, I can advance our interests to the Council.
You still know what color your blood is, Shepard? I don't begrudge the politicians' decision to throw you to the Council.
You do realize that the Normandy was created by Turians,
I do
right?
begrudge this over-designed piece of tin, though.
For humans.
The Normandy is a fine ship, sir. She's served us well so far.
It's a gimmick, Commander. Useless in a stand-up fight. This experiment diverted billions from our appropriations bills. For the same price, we could have had a heavy cruiser. But no, we had to make nice to the Turians, throw money at a co-developed boondoggle. I'm here to make an inspection, Commander. Normandy is an Alliance warship. I intend to see she's up to snuff.
We'd be honored to show her to you, Admiral.
I'll just bet. Wait here. I won't be long.
So yeah, he's just gonna be looking through my ship.
Commander, I'm not happy.
I'm sorry to hear that, sir.
Who designed that CIC? Putting the commander aft of everyone else is inefficient. What if he needs to discuss with the operators toward the bow?
Modified Turian style. They prefer commanders looking over their subordinates rather than in the middle of them. We wanted to see how effectively they can command with that setup.
Reasonable goal, but they should have studied that in a lab rather than on a frontline warship. I had to shake my head at that drive core of yours. 120 billion credits of element 0 to make this thing able to move without giving itself away. You realize we could make drive cores for 12,000 fighters with that money? What good is it to hide for a few hours anyway? Useless.
We can loiter in an enemy system and monitor traffic or drop infiltration teams on enemy worlds. Normandy could be more effective than the Solarian STG.
Maybe. But that's not the job of a proper warship. We're supposed to find and kill the enemy fleet, not count how many times their garrison goes to the bathroom.
This guy really
And we need to talk about your crew, Commander.
Oh, you're talking about my crew now. He's
Krogan?
a racist.
Turians? What are you thinking, Commander? You can't allow alien nationals free access to Alliance equipment?
Between Saren and the Geth, we have enough enemies out here. Treating other species with suspicion and
Actually, if I had
distrust won't
Liara,
win
then he
hearts
would
and
probably say a
minds.
sorry as well.
That assumes the hearts and minds are worth winning. That hasn't been
But I
proven
forgot
yet.
to bring Liara with
You
me.
have anything else
I
to
forgot
say,
to save
Commander?
her. She's
Any
still trapped
other
in that.
justifications for the state of this vessel?
Protean.
I think Normandy is a good ship, sir. Even if you disagree, you have to see that her joint construction and multiracial crew make the Alliance look better.
Your job is to look good, Commander. The Alliance navies is to win wars. I'm not convinced Normandy isn't a waste of taxpayer money, but I am convinced that you believe otherwise, and that you'll use it to
Nice
its best
hand
ability.
gestures, though.
I'll be submitting a report to the Joint Military Council. It will not be as negative as I'd planned. Good hunting, Commander Shepard.
I'll be right
Make us
back.
proud.
Okay, my doggy again.
How you holding up, Lieutenant?
Not too bad. No headaches worth mentioning lately. Maybe I'm getting used to the strain.
Maybe you've just got a good stress release. I know that knocking the Geth on their synthetic asses gets rid of my headaches.
Oh no. Not her. I really want to punch her. Lights in. Hate this woman.
Khaleesa been seen in Al-Jalani, Westerland News. Would you answer a few questions for our viewers?
What sort of questions?
People back home have heard a lot of wild stories about you, Commander. I can give you the chance to set the record straight. What do you say?
So long as you understand that I may not be able to answer all questions.
I'm sure our viewers will understand. Humans have been trying to get the respect of the galactic community for 26 years. With that in mind, what are your feelings on being the first human Spectre?
The Spectres represent the best of every species in the galaxy. To be asked to join them is an honor.
Some have said your appointment is the Citadel throwing humans a bone. Have you encountered any situations where the Citadel asked you to place its needs before the needs of Earth?
The Council is concerned with the needs of the whole galactic community. We're part of that community now. Our needs are on their agenda, but we're one of many.
You really do believe that, don't you? You've been given command of an advanced human warship for your missions. Is there anything you'd like to say about it?
Actually, the Normandy was co-developed by human and Turian engineers. Its design incorporates many innovations, all of which are classified, I'm afraid.
So the Turians have knowledge of the Normandy that is being kept secret from the Alliance public? Do you think it was appropriate to hand Earth's most advanced warship over to the Citadel?
I wasn't aware it had been handed over to anyone. I'm in command, and last I checked, I'm human. Same goes for my crew.
Human, yes, but you do work for the Citadel now, Commander. One last question, Commander. Rumors back home say you're tracking a rogue Spectre named Saren. Do you have any comment on that?
I'm afraid I can't comment on whatever my current assignment may or may not be.
Don't worry, we'll find out. The eyes of Earth are on you. Don't let us down. Thank you for your time, Commander Shepard.
That was mean.
You were watching?
Yeah. I got back and
I don't like her.
Mike.
She tries to get every information like every little detail as possible out of me. I'm not giving her anything. The only thing I wanted to give her was like the building of like Normandy, but that's it. I'm not giving you my classified information. I hope Udina is not angry at me, or the Citadel Council. I said nothing about, you know... said nothing about Saren, so...
Commander Shepard, I am Nasana Dantius.
It is her!
I see you got my message.
It sounded like you needed some help.
I do. My sister Dahlia is a crewman on the cargo vessel operating out beyond the fringes of the Traverse. Her ship was attacked by privateers. There were no reported survivors.
I'm sorry for your loss.
This is where it gets complicated.
Is it?
Last week, I received a message with her voice on it. Dahlia is alive. The rest of the crew was killed, but she was taken prisoner. The slavers demanded a huge ransom from me in exchange for returning her unharmed.
Why didn't the raiders kill Dahlia along with everyone else?
My sister probably told them who she was. My family's very wealthy, Shepard. They must have realized she was worth more to them alive.
Coming up with the ransom seems like the best way to ensure Dahlia's safety.
That's what I thought. I did what they wanted, transferred the funds to the account they specified. Only they never released her. They haven't contacted me since. I've made a terrible mistake, Shepard. I'm a diplomatic emissary. By law, I'm required to report any attempted extortion to CSEC immediately. But I was afraid for Dahlia, so I just paid the ransom. Now she's still missing. And if anyone finds out what I did, I could end up in jail.
Why would they put you in jail? You're the victim here.
Government representatives on the Citadel are not allowed to negotiate with terrorists. It's too dangerous. Paying a ransom would only encourage more kidnappings. I support the law in theory, but when I got the message, all I could think about was Dahlia's safety. I doubt they would actually send me to prison for what I did, but they would strip me of my post, and Dahlia would still be in the hands of the slavers.
You want me to find her and bring her back?
You only need to bring her back. I've already found her for you. I tracked the ransom payment through several accounts. Eventually, it led to a small mercenary band operating out of the Artemis Tau cluster. I need you to go to the Merc base, take them out, and bring my sister back. You shall be well rewarded.
Anything you can tell me about the Merc suit of your sister?
Already, so
Pretty much what you'd expect. Rough, dangerous, and well-armed. Nothing a Spectre cannot handle, though.
Can't you hire someone else to do this?
Can't you hire someone else?
I do not want to take chances with my sister's life. I need a Spectre. Besides, you operate outside official channels. My superiors cannot find out I never reported the ransom in the first place.
How'd you find out who was behind the ransom?
I asked too many
questions. I have resources. Contacts and credits can go a long way. Especially if you're willing to bend the rules.
It's a dangerous galaxy, so...
I already broke the law when I paid the ransom. Yeah. This couldn't make things any worse.
Keep your reward. I'll bring your sister back. I promise.
Thank you, Shepard. I knew you were the right woman for the job. Come back and see me when the job is done.
Hey.
At least this woman's actually using her legs and not sliding across the floor again.
Bro.
Could you mind? I mean, not could you mind. Do you think you'd be able to live at the Citadel?
No. Just no.
I wouldn't
I don't
either.
know.
I mean, it's a city, but it's like it's really dangerous to be in.
After years of poor economic performance, ExoGeni has announced that its research colony on Pharos is finally returning a profit.
In the city, ever.
New discoveries and a dedicated colonization effort have finally paid off for Exogeny. Exogeny stock rose sharply with the announcement, with
really
investors
mad.
pleased at this surprising news.
What's he looking at?
He's like, They inspected the ship. Please don't
At
find
least
my
Kaiden's
stuff.
not a species, which I can handle. Everyone else is though. Like Ashley, she is. Every other like human admiral or ambassador is like, I just can't stand it. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I'm a dumb. I gotta go back to the elevator.
Presidium technicians are struggling to understand why a computer system catastrophically overloaded recently. Technicians are reportedly
You'll
unsure
see
of
when
what caused the malfunction, or even what the system was originally designed to do. CSEC is investigating the possible vandalism or misuse of public property.
I wish I could just like fast travel to my ship. I don't have to like go through all these elevators.
And that's why we have loading screens.
I'm pretty sure that is
Instead
a
of just
loading screen.
elevator. Really?
Yes, that's why it's so long. I keep clicking the wrong. It's markets.
There are rumors on the extranet that you've been made the first human Spectre. That's incredible.
Being a Spectre is a big responsibility. I just want to make humanity proud.
The vids are all talking about Commander Shepard fighting for all of us back home. And your grace and skill have inspired a whole legion of admirers, too. Hey, could I get your picture?
Whoa, he actually, I realized he actually glitched
I don't
a
have
little
a problem
bit
with
right
it, but why?
Are you
like our
kidding?
Shepard's getting
Nobody
weirded out
will believe
by
that I
him.
talked with the beautiful Commander Shepard unless I get a picture. Just hold up your gun. Perfect.
That's like a dramatic noise for a picture.
Thanks again, Commander. I'm gonna hang this in my living room.
What?
My wife will love it.
Wait. Wait, what did he say?
Beautiful commander.
Oh my god.
Yo.
I don't even think he has a one. I don't even think he has one. I don't think he has a one. I'm face palming so hard right now. Oh my god.
Someone's a
Why did I-
stalker and a creep.
No kidding.
Oh my god. You got deal. Oh my god. Oh jeez, never mind.
I thought that was Garrus for a second that was in front of me. It seemed like color armor.
Bruh.
Celebrations are being planned for the anniversary of the end of the Rachni Wars. Many Council worlds, particularly Asari
you're
and
gonna figure out
Solarian
what Rachni
colonies,
are, by
will
the
hold
way.
victory parades to commemorate the defeat of the invading Rachni.
Right.
In a rare admission of debt, several Asari colonies have invited Krogans to be honored for the victories the uplifted Krogans made possible.
I just wish my laptop was working.
It'd probably be
That way I
better
can
to
watch
watch
on
on
the
that.
computer. Yeah, I know, but it's not. I don't know why I gotta take it too
Is it a Windows 10?
late to fix it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Windows 10 sucks. No offense, Windows 10 makers.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
And that's why I still use a Windows 8.
Then what do you use?
Decontamination in progress.
Other than Windows 10.
Logged. The commanding officer is aboard. XO Presley
So I want to know
stands
what's like the
relieved.
I got
best
stuck.
option to use.
I just
Other
use
than
Windows 8.
Ah.
Still works, so. Alright, Miss Tau Cluster and then base one. Okay. I'll do that one first.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Commander, Miss Al-Jalani's story on you just aired. She shouldn't have ambushed you like that, but you handled it pretty well.
We had differences of opinion, sir. I hope she at least believed my sincerity.
You handled yourself pretty well, Commander. She came across like a raving idiot. Just wanted to let you know what the response was back home. I won't keep you any longer. Fifth Fleet out.
So do you think the Normandy's a cool ship to get friends with?
Yeah. Actually, it reminds me of what animal, I don't know why. It's like a sloth if it was laying down. It looks like it had little claws.
Yeah, it does.
Or a cat, I don't know.
I just realized you said cat. You are like so obsessed with cats. I mean, they are adorable though. Like cats actually like to curl up next to me, despite me not liking cats too much. Oh, I know your pain.
Oh, jeez.
I wonder how much recoil is in that, like, in the car when you hit the ground really hard.
Probably a lot. They jump.
I mean,
up from the
jeez.
seats.
I like the music that plays in the background. It's pretty interesting.
I like
Time to
how
look
it just
around the
says
planet
mass
again.
onto the side. And make it.
Mako. Oops.
That's sun though.
That sun actually looks like it's really close. Not gonna lie. It looks really close to this planet.
Yeah, that's why I said that sun. Jeez. Blinding.
Blinded by the giant sun.
Oh, just imagine if you flip the Mako onto it, like, you know, you turtle it.
I can't though.
It's like,
I
I know, but just imagine if you, like, could, and you'd be stuck like that. That would've hurt.
I can always use the jetpacks on the Mako. Where am I going? Mako would actually cooperate. There it is.
They're probably like, Jesus, Shepard, calm down.
Basically, you're driving like a maniac. I would literally kill Natsu if he was ever with me. I would like kill him immediately.
Oh my god. Oh jeez.
Like that's why he would never want to go like out ever on missions with me, because I drive like a maniac.
Stepped on the pedal for 1 second, and Nasu just like drops to the ground.
And that's not even the worst part. That's why what Shepard's teammates would say, like, and that's not even the worst part. I feel like either Rex or Garrus would say that.
But of course, flying, he's okay.
I've collected so much stuff on all these planets. I should be almost done by now. Like, there's no way there's still this much stuff.
TNT, I'll be right back. I need to go do something.
Okay.
It might take me a bit, so. Kirby.
Alright. There's so much recoil. Feel it.
Negative contacts, Commander. I'm on my way.
Finally!
I can't see, Rex. Your head's in my way. Oh shit. Get up, Shepard.
Perimeter secured.
She lied to me. I don't like liars. I don't think anyone does, actually. Oh my, whoa! What in the world? What happened here? How'd you get stuck on the front? Oh great. Oh my, are you serious? Okay, I thought it was stuck. Has to be something up here. Nope, I think I'm done.
the Citadel.
Commander Shepard, something uncomfortable has just come up. In the First Contact War, we fired a lot of espionage probes into Turian space. We just received a mission complete burst from one of them.
Where's it been in the meantime?
No idea. Lost in transit. These probes were built in a hurry after First Contact.
What makes this uncomfortable?
When these probes were launched, we didn't have any idea who we were fighting. We didn't want to risk aliens examining our technology. The probe has a demo nuke built in. A 20-kiloton tactical fusion warhead.
Oh my god.
About equal to the bomb dropped on Hiroshima back in the 20th. If somebody finds that probe, tampers with it, you don't need me to finish, Commander.
I understand
really
this must be
dangerous.
handled, but I don't have anyone trained to deal with this sort of thing, sir.
I know. I wouldn't ask if it wasn't important. These probes have been classified for 26 years. The Council will call fusion bomb booby traps dangerous and irresponsible. The Alliance would face censure if they find this probe. I'm asking you because the Normandy can get on site quickly and quietly. It's in the Voyager cluster.
It's in the Voyager cluster. That's the opposite side of the Alliance from Turian space. How did it get there?
I don't know. It's possible someone recovered it safely and brought it there. It's also possible it got very badly lost. It could have been wandering the relay network since the war.
We'll get on it immediately, Admiral, and we'll be discreet.
I appreciate that, Commander. Good luck. Fifth Fleet out.
Back. So,
There's a bomb that's really dangerous I have to find.
So, okay.
I need to figure out where it was though. So. Oh, it's in the Amazon. Wow. It's in the Amazon system, just where I was. Okay. Wait, is it one of these planets?
Found it?
I'm not sure. Because there was another quest having to do with the Amazon system. This is a really red planet.
Mars. Kidding.
Who knows? There could be a lot of planets like Mars out there.
True.
Come on, Mako, you can do it. Come over this little hill. Yes.
Hey. Oh god. Now you're just almost rolling down.
I got no choice. I'm being flung around like a rag doll. Okay, let's see what's on the map. There is literally nothing I could see on the map. So I'm just gonna like... Mako is really funny and ridiculous at the same time. I hate it and love it at the same time.
It's like, come on, get this done quick. Mako, don't play with me now. Or it's just like, oh my god, I can't believe Mako, what have you done?
Why have you done this? It's also funny to, you know, it's like when you shoot someone with the machine gun on this thing, they fly back. They just fly backwards.
Oh my god.
It's so much recoil on them.
I'm on the edge of the map now.
And I gotta get... See, they're actually... The elements are usually at the end of the map, like on the edge. You see what they're on the map right now? It is 3 circles. That's what I need to do for the quest.
Small, medium, big.
Yeah. Why can't I get out? En route!
Don't mess up your scam.
I know, I'm scared if I do that. I'm gonna save, just because I'm actually scared of, like, freezing again and getting stuck.
Oh, jeez.
I still don't know what happened. To this day, I'll never know what happened.
You hop over a hill, and then you know you're just stuck in mid-air.
It's like a sparrow from Destiny.
Oh, I died. You remember that?
Yeah, I definitely remember that.
I was like, yes, and mission no.
Oh, what is that?
Oh.
Is that the objective? I'm not going to. Wait, is it? It doesn't say anything on the map. That's funny, I stared at it for a couple seconds. All I was doing was going side to side on the make when I just saw that, and it distracted me.
What is that? Push it back up.
I don't think I'm gonna be able to do it. Yeah, I think I'll be able to do it in this steep mountain.
Oh, make it push it. No, don't give up. Never give up.
Never surrender. Come on, Mako. Yes, did it. Went over the mountain.
One steep mountain. Steep.
Okay, so there is nothing over here.
I see some blue stars. Big ones. Small ones.
Yeah, it's pretty actually. You know the stars here.
Sound the ground.
I'm not gonna do the objective yet. Not until like I actually find everything on this planet. Even if I don't, I'm gonna like I'll film it. I'm gonna do this off camera, basically. Just do the little side quest.
What? Jeez, I thought you were going to like crash and you just fell. Oh my god. God.
What happened to this thing? Why can't I oh, it's the corpse. I don't know what happened to him, but jeez.
Come on.
It's been an hour and 22 minutes, I think. Yeah.
I'm on my way.
You think those look complicated, by the way? Every time I do those.
Yeah. I'm like, wait, which one is she pressing? Wait, what? How did she know?
Because it glows, but I mean, there's
Really?
yeah,
Oh wait,
they glow up.
oh I thought it glowed because you pressed it. As soon as you press the button, I thought it like glowed.
It's timed though.
Oh.
Time. So and you also, if you press the wrong one, you gotta reset. Or no, there's certain things where you can't reset and it goes block.
You lost forever.
Basically.
Oh no, laptop wire.
Wait, laptop froze? I thought the stream froze.
No.
I knew there was something over here. I almost broke my wheels again.
Bro. Oh.
The Mako can take a beating. That's for sure. Isn't it weird how there's never anything on any of these planets?
No life. No nothing.
Alright, now time to actually do the mission. So I highly doubt there's anything else on this planet.
Ooh, that was a drop. The smallest drop, but the smallest, fastest drop I've ever seen.
Oh, come on, Mako.
Mako, you can do it, yes.
Only to fall to the next area.
Mako, yes, do it. Reach
Whoa,
back,
shoot.
Never give up.
We're gonna see
Oh,
what's gonna
God.
happen to the Mako.
Bro. You almost turned yourself again.
I didn't think it would be possible. Who puts all these boxes in front of the base? We're just leaving. Yeah, just put all of our supplies outside of the base so everyone else can take it.
The signal's coming from a mine?
Suspicious.
I agree. The probe did not crash. Someone moved it here.
They may not know what they have. Let's find it before they set it off.
Suspicious.
Halo Humble.
God, Gears. Oh, this is the bomb mission. Yeah, this is the bomb mission. Apparently this guy that knows me does not like me and wants to blow me up with it. He knew I would go there. Too bad for him, there's a countdown timer, so... Pretty sure there's enemies in here. Wait, there's no enemies? Probably shouldn't jinx myself.
That's what I told you before.
There isn't any. I still want to save one more time, because if I fail, I'm just gonna kill myself. Like, the bomb will kill me. How are you coughing with your helmet on?
Shepard. At last.
You have me at a disadvantage.
I'm the one with the helmet off.
Me. No matter. I remember you. I never forget anyone I fought. My name is Ilanos Haliat. I doubt you know it. Who do you think runs the Terminus clan, Shepard, huh? Thousands of pirates, slavers, criminals of every stripe?
In most criminal organizations, it's the one who's recognized as the most successful.
That's correct. The one
He's
who
got a
kills
big
the
nose.
most men,
I'm just looking at his
seizes the
nose
most
right
ships,
now.
pillages the most colonies.
Oh my god, that's
3 years ago, I was the strongest. I used my influence to assemble a fleet. We would drive your kind out of the Verge.
You're the one behind the attack on Elysium.
I was the motivator, the instigator, the one who promised glory and riches for sacking the largest human colony in the cluster. The one blamed when it failed. Failed because of you. Your damnable holding action.
My crew will come for me.
Let them. We'll be ready. An Alliance warship would make a fine prize.
First should rely on my
Notice the oars here are laced with heavy
First should
metals.
rely on my crew though.
I'm
I don't want to get
afraid
them.
your suit radios aren't powerful enough to transmit out.
It doesn't have to be like this, Haliat.
Empty words from a dead woman. Goodbye, Shepard.
What do we do now, Shepard?
No
we
one
got
panic.
air and light, and the Normandy's still in orbit. Let's look for another way out.
Oh shoot! Oh, you know what? I'm actually lucky because I have over, I have over 1,000. There you go.
Bruh, 10 seconds.
That's it. Because I have over 1,000 Omnigel, so it's done. Yes, I've I'm like stuttering for a second now. I don't know why. I like what the. What's in here?
Secret tubes.
Wait, what was that? Oh, where am I? That's my Mako! Hello? You took my Mako, you bastards! How dare you touch her?
Dang. Okay, calm down, TNT. Calm down. Yeah, you just turned into Naruto for a second and you forgot to put your hands behind your back.
I just ran down the hill like a maniac. Oh my god. I feel like Ursa for a second. They're like, you touched her. I'm gonna kill you.
No, but it was strawberry cake. How dare you?
Don't you
How dare
touch
you
her.
drop it?
I can't even play. Oh, hang on. That should be clipped. I swear that whole thing should be clipped.
Christ, I wonder if I can. Oh wait, how do you clip from a laptop?
The fact that I read that a maniac down the hill.
How do you clip? What?
I'll do it later.
Okay, it's so easy to clip on the phone for some reason.
Oh!
Doggy!
I made my dog bark because I tapped my water ball. Dude, that was insane.
It was funny. I can't stop laughing.
How dare you touch her! Murder everybody! Everyone's down the hill! Oh my god!
My stomach.
I just cannot get over that. I bet you Telly and Garrus are like, what in the world's happening? She just ran down the hill like a maniac.
Oh, my ear. Bro.
Oh my god. Okay. Man.
Okay, serious face.
I wonder if I ever looked at all these planets actually, because it said something about the system. Did it say the Voyager cluster and the Columbia system?
Yeah. I think.
I'm like right next to the. Wow, I'm just right next to it. I still can't.
Wow, that was loud. I'm sorry.
That was so funny.
Don't touch me.
How dare you touch her? How did they even get access to the, like, how did they just like tow it there, or like how did they drive it?
Probably.
Without my...
It's like, man, take rope. Oh! And they're all just screaming. It's like, Jesus.
How did they get it over there so fast though?
I just imagine some reckless drivers like, oh no, just boosting over all the hill. Jeez, you throw hers from laughing?
That'd be my day. That would be my day. I just turned on full anime. I'm surprised I didn't get hurt from
like running down.
Yeah, I thought I would actually, like, I thought I would fall down or something. I got reminded of GTA.
Oh, when you just lose your balance and
And you
just
just
fall on the ground.
ragdoll down.
Yeah.
That's actually the funniest thing. What do you? I don't even care if you die. Like, I don't care if I die. It's hilarious to watch.
You're just like, ow, ow. And your character's just with a straight face. It's not even saying ow, it's just like, I'm saying ow for him. He's like, ow.
That was weird. I couldn't get into the vehicle for a second there.
My neck.
Alright.
Yeah, I just need to correct my position.
So I need 10 more heavy metal, 7 more light metal, and 3 more rare earth. Ugh, gosh. You'd think I'd be done by now.
Yeah.
All these planets I've been, you know, going to.
Right, so is there an achievement for looting every single planet?
Yeah, but I already got that, like, ever since I played this game.
How long did it take you?
Not that long, actually. It took me like 2 playthroughs.
Oh. 12 hours?
That's because, you know, I never, you know, streamed or anything, so I could play non-stop without having to worry about footage. Oh my god, my Mako is always drunk as ever. I'm drunk.
Oh my god. Almost flipped. Literally, you launch from the hell and you're like, yeah, you. And Kumi's like, shit, what are you doing?
These rocks are really purple looking.
Oh, jeez.
Come on, Mako.
I can do it. Oh my god.
My dog always scares me.
Your dog actually said, but for a second, I thought, it sounded like it. Oh, that's funny. It's covered in like black smudge or something.
I honestly have no idea. All I do know is that my laptop's dying.
No. Gotta find that charger. So, and the dog just has it in his mouth, like, ugh. It's like, I
thought you said, better find that treasure. I'm sorry, not charger.
Charger.
Okay, I see now. Time to go.
Well, computer, you have betrayed me, laptop. How dare you?
What is this? What happened here?
Oh my god, dude, you dropped. Whoa! Oh, you saved yourself.
Oh, there's gonna be a Threshmar, isn't there?
Yep.
Because there's no way there's that random. Okay. Come to fight. Bring it. Bring it!
Live on!
was like, there's no way there's all this without a Thresher Maw being here. Like my enthusiasm. Last time I faced a Thresher Maw in my first game, my first playthrough, it appeared under me and I just flew across the map and exploded.
Oh wait, dang it! I wanted to see that.
Securing point.
I really like to see that. Can you do it again?
No.
Aww.
I'll do it next time, maybe. There's plenty of planets to go on. This is the boring part of the game again. Me collecting stuff. I knew there was something over here. You see something appear on the map again. And even if I forgot about it, I could easily do this off, off screen. Just collecting these. Like, you wouldn't be missing anything.
No, it's just I think that one is mine. Just collecting.
Yeah, no, it's boring. Trust me. Come on, Mako, get up here. I can't even get out because it's so steep. Uh-oh. I'm
super.
Oh no. Oh god. Thought I got stuck on the thing I need to kill. Oh my god! Oh god, it's affecting my Mako!
Oh god! We're stuck. It's not a boulder. It's a rock. If anybody gets that meme, I swear.
I just kept getting like sucked into it like a magnet or something. It kept affecting my Mako. Oh my gosh. Maybe after this mission I'm gonna do Rex and Garrus' side quest.
Hey.
Before I end it. It's already been like an hour, like, I don't know, 40 minutes. No, actually not, I think it's been more. How much do I have now? Please tell me I'm almost done. I still need 9 more and 6 more, and then 3 more for Randall. Wait, what mission was I doing for this one? What mission am I on? Side quest? Because all I've been trying to do is collect stuff, and I completely forgot what mission I'm doing. And after all that event with, like, me getting my Mako back, and going crazy, also made me forget.
Dang it, I just laughed, and I have my computer.
I'm pretty sure you did.
Yeah. Remember, you actually I should remember last name. Come on.
Whoa!
I just wish I didn't. That way I can remember everything. See that one person doing his ass. Hey.
Whoa!
And was Simon? Oh my god!
Where'd the other guy go? He just like, screw this, I'm hiding. This guy's murdering everybody. Oh, he's like he's right down here. That's cute. He's trying to shoot me.
Oh, the first 2 guys you like made them splat onto the hill. Like 3rd guy, you made them.
He's literally running away from me. He's trying to run away from me.
Enemies everywhere!
I'm trying to run him over. Wait, no, it's screw it. Yeah, I'm just gonna incinerate him.
Oh my god.
Actually, if you didn't watch my funny montage, my funny moment montage, that was actually from this place. Okay.
Wait, what?
Oh yeah, we're fighting Cerberus, that's right.
Remember you posted, like, yeah, I do remember you playing Mass Effect. You're wearing your yellow suit, weren't you?
Yeah.
I will destroy you!
Oh.
God dang it, Gareth.
I will destroy you! I will destroy you!
Gareth.
There's so much.
Man, that's crazy. Whoa!
Just laughing like I will destroy you line. I just can't stand it.
Perimeter clear.
I'm right here.
That was it, all for the terminal. Okay, time to go do Rex and Garrus's side quests. This game takes a lot out of me, just letting you know. Whoa! Why is it every time I come out the friggin' door, my Mako is stuck on something?
Bruh.
What have you gotten yourself into this time? Okay, never mind.
Nothing, Chief. What do you mean?
I feel like my mic has a mind of its own or something. Every time I leave, it just does its own thing.
Transmission coming in, Commander. I think you're gonna want to hear this one.
Greetings, Commander Shepard. I represent a party interested in obtaining information on Cerberus activities.
Who are you, and who do you represent?
Who I am is inconsequential. Suffice to say, I am an agent for the Shadow Broker. You see, Admiral Kahoku contacted my employer looking for information on the location of any Cerberus facilities. We provided that information on the promise that he would turn over copies of all files gathered from the Cerberus systems to us.
Did you have anything to do with Admiral Kahoku ending up dead?
We had no reason to harm him. He was going to provide us with information about Cerberus. Information that is now in your possession.
You must have some connection to Cerberus. How else could you tell Kahoku where to find them?
Information is our business, Commander. Through our contacts, we were able to determine that the Cerberus group was active in the Voyager cluster. Unfortunately, that was all we were able to find out. That is why we are so interested in acquiring copies of the files from you.
These are classified Alliance files. I'm not handing them over to you.
Be reasonable, Commander. Cerberus was operating outside Alliance jurisdiction. You don't owe them any loyalty. The Alliance is just going to file this information away in some archive, but no secret stays hidden forever. Eventually, someone somewhere will deliver it into our hands. Might as well be you. Transmit the files to us and you will be well compensated.
What are you gonna do with this information?
Information is a commodity. It can be bought, sold, or traded. Why my employer desires this information is not my concern. I am only the buyer.
Yeah, I don't really
loyalty
trust
is to
these
the
people.
Alliance, not the Shadow Broker.
That is unfortunate, Commander. My employer will remember this the next time you need something from us.
Oh, bring it, though. Just bring it. I ran down a mountain to save my mate who had murdered everybody. You think I can't murder him?
Anime style. Really?
What if it's at the Argos Road cluster to find the armor for I'm gonna see, because of course the stupid agent for the Shadow Broker. Wait, yeah, Argos Road cluster. Is it the Hydra system? I don't think so. God, I'm terrible with these things.
Hey, TNC, I'll be right back. Okay?
Alright.
this is the place. My armor's here somewhere.
Enemies everywhere! Enemies everywhere! Enemies everywhere! Go, go, go! Go, go, go! Go, go, go! Go, go, go! Enemies everywhere! Hold the line! Go, go, go!
This is it. I can't believe my ancestors ever wore this piece of crap. But at least I've got it back.
I'm glad we could help you get it back.
I might just be starting to like you, Shepard. Let's get moving. Shepard,
So you'd rather be a merc than help your people?
I'm a fighter. It's what I do.
Aren't you at all worried about what will happen to the Krogan?
What the hell do you want me to do about it, Shepard? I'm tired of sticking my ass on the line and getting nothing for it.
So you're just giving up on your people?
I gave up on fighting for a lost cause. I'm not like you, Shepard. I'm no hero. Bottom line, killing for credits simplifies things.
You ever think about helping your people?
I try not to. But there's a lot of Krogan mercs out there. I'm always running into them. Half the time I'm being paid to kill them. But that's just part of the job. You don't get to pick who your enemies are.
How long have you been a merc?
Long enough. I took my first contract right after I left my home system. It's good work if it doesn't kill you.
I get the feeling you enjoy your work.
Sure. You get to see the galaxy on someone else's credits, and most days end with a good fight. I've tried more organized fighting, private armies and such, but it gets too messy. I fight best on my own, or in very small groups. I don't like people relying on me, and I bloody well don't like relying on them.
You must have family other than your father.
No. Now that I have...
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Thank you. Thank you for saving me from those things.
Commander, that's him. That's Dr. Saleon.
What? My name is Hart. Dr. Hart. Please, get me out of here.
Are you sure it's him?
Positive. There's no escape this time, Doctor. I'd harvest your organs first, but we don't have the time.
You're crazy. He's crazy! Please, don't let him do this to me.
We'll take him in, drop him off with the military.
But we have him. We can't let him get away. Not again.
If he dies, we'll never know what he's been up to, or how he did it. We'll take him in, interrogate him, and he'll serve his time.
Okay. You're right. You're a very lucky Salarian. You owe the Commander your life.
Oh, thank you so very much.
Finally, some action! And so he dies anyway. What was the point of that?
You can't predict how people will act, Garrus, but you can control how you'll respond. In the end, that's what really matters.
Yeah. I don't think I ever met anyone like you, Commander. Well, I guess we're done here. Commander, what can I do for you?
Something bothering you?
It's Saren. I'm starting to wonder whether we'll ever find him. He's always one step ahead of us, and he's got those damn Geth.
We're getting close, Garrus. We'll find him.
I wish I had your confidence. I just can't stand the thought of him getting away with everything he's done. I know you're doing everything you can, and if anyone can catch him, it's you, but if there's anything else I can do to help, anything, just tell me what you want me to do, and I'll do it.
I understand your concern, but we will find him. Just make sure you're ready to go when we do.
Yes, ma'am. You can count on me. Thanks for hearing me out. I appreciate it. Can I ask you something, Commander?
What is it?
Are you worried that the Council might be protecting Saren? I mean, they were really dragging their heels before. What if we find him, bring him back to the Citadel, and they refuse to act?
You seem to have some thoughts on this. Speak your mind, Garrus.
Well, maybe we shouldn't give them the chance, Commander. In my opinion, Saren's too dangerous to be kept alive. Too much could happen. He could escape, or the Council might let him go. If we find him, when we find him, I say we make sure we stop him permanently.
If Saren won't listen to reason, if he forces my hand, I'll kill him in a heartbeat. But only if it's absolutely necessary.
But what's the point in keeping him alive? It just gives him an opportunity to escape or convince the Council to listen to him. And what about the Geth? They might try to free him.
We know more about Saren's plans than anyone. But what do we really know? If we just kill him, we lose the chance to find out.
Yeah, I see your point. Do you really think there's more to know, other than the fact that he's a raving lunatic?
Maybe, maybe not. But it's not a chance I'm willing to take.
Yes, ma'am.
Shepard?
Rex?
Alright, everyone, I think I'm gonna end it here. So, thank you everyone for stopping by my stream. And I, wait till next time. Continue. With this elevator in. Alright. Well, thanks for coming, and I hope to see you next time.